Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is India and today we are going to be doing my September wrap up. Yay! Yay. I didn't read that much in September, so of course I don't read that much. Okay, I'm comparing myself to others. India, do not compare yourself to others. You read enough. You are fabulous. Okay? But I did finish 5 books in September. I think that is it. I'm trying to remember to make sure, because I feel like I started more than that. So I'm trying to make sure these are the ones that I finished. But I did finish 5 books, so we're just gonna go in order of finishing them in September. September was a busy month for me. I was out of town a lot. BookNet Fest happened. Decatur Book Festival happened. Just what else? Oh, Oprah happened. You can check my reading vlog for that. A lot happened in September, okay? So, but 5 books. I think that was better than the last month, right? Whatever. So, the first one that I finished was American Queen by Sierra Simone. Sierra Simone was recommended to me by Vanya and Roxanne at dinner one night, and which they yelled at me. Well, first they got me you haven't read Sierra Simone? And I was like, no. And so they told me I had to start, and I had to start with the New Camelot trilogy, and whew, y'all, it is good. It does feature a MMF romance. There is some BDSM in there, and politics, lots of politics. I enjoy politics. It is good, and you get the perspective of all 3 characters, which is so much fun. Actually, didn't realize how much fun that would be, but it's so much fun. But I finished. I read American Queen very fast. Like, I remember texting Roxanne really fast. Like, oh my god, I finished it. It was so good. I'm still reading American Prince just because it becomes a lot after a while. And you have to take a step back. So, but it's still good. I'm almost done with it. Save the Date I got, but I gave American Queen 4 stars. 4 stars. Save the Date by Monica Murphy. I got this from Steph's Romance Book Talk. I always get your name wrong, Steph. I'm sorry. But I got it from her video, on her recommendation video for friends to lovers, haters to lovers, like all that kind of stuff. So this is a fake dating book, and normally I absolutely love these, and then plus I had to do with weddings and buying wedding announcements and wedding invitations and things like that. And I thought I was gonna love this because I was buying my engagement announcements, invitations, and all this type of stuff at the time. It fell flat for me. So I gave it 3 stars. It wasn't a 2-star book, but I gave it 3 stars. It fell flat. But I did enjoy the fake dating, but I needed more conflict, more angst. I needed more angst between the male lead and his supposed to be wife, and the male lead and now his fake wife or fake fiance. And so I needed more conflict. I needed more tension. There we go. I needed more tension in the book, and there wasn't enough. And even towards the end where you got this bit of tension, it was so short-lived, so you didn't get that build-up of angst. You know, it's a romance, everyone ends up together, but you didn't get that build-up of angst and tension to where when they got together you're like, yes. So yeah, so 3 stars. Parental Guidance. This is another one that I got off of Steph's Romance Books Talk video, that same video, because I'm telling you, she is my romance guru. I'm sorry, she is. But Parental Guidance by Avery Flynn, I gave this one 5 stars. I don't even remember why I like it so much, but I loved it. Like, I loved it. It was so good. It's a sports romance with fake dating, where basically each other set up a Bumble. It's almost like a Bumble account. I forget which app they call it, but it's an online dating app, and they're supposed to set up their own profile, and then through that, their parents decide whom they are meeting. Their parents decide whom they are going to go on a date with, and have to monitor their dating activity. And this all happens because our male lead, who is a hockey star, gets in so much trouble. And so to play cleanup, they make him do this, while our female lead, she just decides she wants to clean out the cobwebs. And so she is going for it, and she hears about the opportunity to win something that would help her dad out in the long run. So, I don't know, it was so good. Parental Guidance by Avery Flynn. I enjoyed it so much. It was fun. It was so fun. Next up, I was continuing with my sports romance. I don't know how I ended up on I Dare You by Lisa Madden Mills. I don't know how I ended up on I Dare You. But it is also a sports romance. I gave it 4 stars. This is featuring collegiate athletes instead of pro, or a collegiate football player instead of pro football player. And so I think I liked it because it was different in the terms of they're not professionals. They do have a home life to worry about, a family to worry about. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. You know, with these things, I hate trying to give mini reviews, because I'm never prepared for some reason. But I enjoyed it a lot. It is a football player meets the book nerd, their very first night, freshman year, and the theory is, or the superstition is, the first person you kiss at the bonfire is the one you'll never be able to get out of your head again. So he kisses her on the first night of the bonfire. They do not end up dating or really talking again until junior year. I think it was either junior or senior year. I believe it was junior year of college. And then that spark they felt the first night is still there. But now they've got a little bit more complicated lives, with her having dated the kicker. And, you know, you're not supposed to mess around with the team, and the team's not supposed to mess around with the same girl. So that starts off a whole problem. But it was really good. It deals with a lot of things that happen in collegiate football, like collegiate athletes not being able to make money. So yes, they're going to college for free, but like, they don't have the time to really have a job, and so they don't get to make money. And not everybody who is going to college just has a steady financial background for the rest of their family. So, you know, it is difficult for college athletes, especially for college athletes who are supporting a family on their own and are just trying to make it big so that way they can further support their family. I think that's why I loved it. That's why I touched it. And the last thing that I finished in September before moving on to October was I'm Not Dying With You Tonight by Kimberly Jones and Gilly Segal. I will have a full review up of this book, or one of my 2-minute book reviews up of this one. I did read it in one day, so it only takes a few hours. It is so good, so good, so good, so good. I still only gave it 4 stars because just a little bit in there fell flat. No, it's not the ending that fell flat for me, but just some parts in the middle I needed more education of. Of course, you know, it's not necessarily author's jobs to educate the masses, but it kind of is. Sorry. But so really good. Definitely pick it up. It is a book that is told from 2 different perspectives of Lena and Campbell. Lena being our black main character, Campbell being our white main character, and it is written by Kimberly Jones, who writes Lena's portion, and Gilly Segal, who writes Campbell's portion. And it follows these two on one Friday night in high school after a football game when things go from normal to bad to worse. and how these two end up put together, though they're not friends and they've never been together before. It follows these two on how they have to navigate this tumultuous Friday night, and I love it because I love looking at it from both sides. And I actually think Campbell's portion, though she's stupid, Campbell's portion is imperative to this story, and it is Campbell's portion that makes this book so good, and it makes it different than The Hate U Give, Dear Martin, and On the Come Up, because it is Campbell's portion that I believe helps to make it, unfortunately, relatable to the white audience that the other three books do not. Because hopefully you can see yourselves in Campbell. Like, do not think that you are above Campbell, because she is a learning curve and a learning experience for a lot of people out there. And I think that makes it relatable. And this book is not getting enough attention that it deserves. So go out, buy this book, get it. It's great, it's fantastic, it's quick, it's lovely. You're gonna love it. And they did a lot of research to figure out how riots happen and all this kind of good stuff. So get it, love it. But that is it, y'all. 5 books in September. 5 books in September. That is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this wrap up. I'm sorry, I'm still really crappy at them. I'm getting back into the groove of doing wrap ups because you guys have been here for a while. You guys know I don't do them. And I'm trying to get back into doing them. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. But that is it for me. Don't forget to follow me on all of the socials, the Twitters and the Grams, where you can see my thoughts a lot of times as I'm reading these books. And so make sure to follow me there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell notification button so you never miss anything. And until next time, keep turning the pages.